Do you play online games? Do you spend money on those games? If you do, listen carefully because this next story concerns you. The Indian government has tabled a new bill in Parliament today. In a nutshell, it bans online money games. We're talking about any online game that involves real money. Your fantasy sports leagues, your online poker, your own online rummy, all of these will be banned if this bill is passed. And it's already been passed by the Lok Sabha, which is the lower house of Indian Parliament. The next stop is the Rajya Sabha, the upper house. This bill will impose a blanket ban. It does not matter if the game requires skill. It does not matter if it's purely luck. All money games will be banned. Naturally, the gaming industry is worried. They have written a letter to Home Minister Amit Shah. They're calling this move a death knell. Tonight, we'll take a deep dive into this legislation. Why was it necessary? What does it do? What will be the impact? And is this the right decision? The government has given two broad reasons for this move. One is national security. Many of these games are used to launder money. They park these funds in offshore accounts. New Delhi has also linked these games to terror financing. So that's the first and major concern. The second reason is social and economic harm. Families have plunged into debt. Teens have fallen prey to addiction, and in some cases, even suicides have been reported because Indians spend a lot of money on this. Look at the UPI payment data. From April to July, Indians spent 41,000 crores on online games. That's around $4 billion US. For perspective, this is also the kind of money that Indians spent at pharmacies for medicines. So the government says enough is enough. It is time to act. Next is question number 2. What does this bill do? Simply put, it outlaws online games that use money. If you offer such games, you will be punished. 3 years in jail, plus a fine of up to 1 crore rupees, which is around $115,000. That's the fine you face. Even promoting such games will attract punishment. Say an influencer posts about it, or a Bollywood actor appears in a gaming ad. That's 2 years in jail plus 50 lakh rupees in fine. So the government is not playing around. They are very serious about cracking down. Next is question number 3. What will be the impact? We'll focus on the skill gaming industry because no one here is defending gambling. So let's talk about skill gaming. Skill gaming in India is valued at $23 billion. The annual revenue is around $3.5 billion. It contributes around $2.4 billion in direct and indirect taxes. Not to mention it creates jobs. The skill gaming industry has 2 lakh jobs. All these numbers are thanks to the large gaming community in India. In 2020, there were 360 million Indian gamers. By 2024, that number rose to 500 million gamers. So simply put, it's a massive industry. For gaming companies, this bill is a huge setback. Yes, they can still offer games without using money, but will people still play? Because money was a big selling point. The gamers are not just looking for a challenge, they're hoping to make a big buck. Without the money, you may see the traffic plunge. So that's one problem. And there's another downside too. Users may shift to playing with offshore gaming companies, maybe through VPNs or the dark net. Which brings us to the final question. Is this the right decision? The government clearly thinks so because they are taking a huge financial hit themselves. Remember, online gaming is a big revenue stream for the government. Reports say they could lose $4 billion in GST, and yet the government is pushing on. So they clearly feel strongly about it. But where does that leave the Indian gaming landscape? Can the industry survive this move? Well, if they want to, they will have to adapt. The same bill also prioritizes esports. Basically, your FIFA and Formula 1 games. It seeks to set up training academies and research centers for esports. It will also create standardized rules for competitions. So the Indian esports scene could thrive, plus subscriptions are not banned. You can still pay for social or educational games. Only wagers are banned. As things stand, the industry will have to reinvent, move away from prize pots and focus on other revenue streams like sponsored tournaments, advertisements and subscriptions. We know it's not a straightforward debate. Banning something is almost always counterproductive. But in this case, the government appears convinced So we'll have to wait and see how their plan unfolds.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka-charge mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.